Hello friends, and welcome to day 47 of our daily Bible reading commentary. My name is Kenny and I make these videos to try to encourage other people to read their Bibles and to force myself to think more deeply about the passages as we dig into them. Now, congratulations on sticking through Leviticus to chapters 11 through 13. At this point, as you go through the rules of clean and uncleanness, you may be wondering, why in the world am I reading this? Can we be honest? So let me dig in a little bit and give you another pointer about what you're trying to accomplish here. What you're really trying to do is to look for the big picture. So ask yourself, what is God trying to guide the Israelites to or away from? And so as you read these rules of clean and uncleanness, then let's take a look at what he's doing here. Today, it's healthy foods and disease. So let's recognize one thing real quickly. There's a big difference between cleanness and sin. It's very tempting to think they're the same thing because there are rules, right? They're rules that God is giving. But sin is are the things we do that create conflict between us and others. They're breaking God's laws. Clean and unclean has more to do with diet and our physical appearance and our health and how suitable we are to be presented to a holy God. And if you think of it that way, it makes a little bit more sense. Also, the consequences of sin and the consequences of being unclean are two different things. The consequences of sin are eternal, whereas the consequence of uncleanness is temporary, generally lasting no more than a week or two. And in most cases, you do something that causes you to be ceremonially unclean. It lasts no more than a day or till the end of the day. Usually involves some form of washing and some sort of anointing or some sort of cleansing, and then separating yourself from others for a day. The more serious uncleannesses that have to do with disease can mean you quarantine for a week or more while you're waiting for something to heal. And what's amazing about this is you read the next few chapters and you're looking at the rules about cleanness. Begin to ask yourself, what is the health benefit of these actions? Now remember, the Jews are living in the wilderness. They've just come out of Egypt. This is pre-real medicine. And so God is actually coming forward and giving the Jews guidelines on how to eat healthily and how to live healthily before mankind actually has a deep understanding of these things. So this is part of God's provision. So as you read the rules about cleanness and uncleanness, recognize that this isn't God trying to be a cosmic killjoy and just add hundreds of rules to life. It's literally God trying to give the Israelites guidelines for being healthy and being physically clean and physically well. So recognize that. Now, I'm not going to go through all the details of the different rules for today. I mainly just want you to understand that as you read it. So if you read Leviticus 11 through 13 and you came away with nothing, you looked at this and you said, wow, this is so detailed. There's sacrifices and there's things you can eat and things you can't eat, and there's all of those things. There's purification after childbirth and regulations on skin disease, and there's all these things, even about molds in your house and such. Go back and read it again. You can give it a quick read, that's okay. But go back and read it again and ask yourself, are these effective methods of keeping people healthy? Probably. As you go through, you'll see how God is providing through his rules and laws. And so the bigger picture, and we'll just finish up with this. This is a very quick video today. As we see, the bigger picture is God's provision for everything in our lives. When we follow God's guidelines, we are better connected with him. We're guaranteed eternity, but we also live a healthier, happier life. So that's our short video for today. Go through tomorrow with these things in mind as you read the next couple of chapters of Leviticus. We'll see you tomorrow on day 48. Stick with it. Love you guys.